My name is Monty Joseph. I'm the Child and Youth Care Worker for Scwexmx Children and Families. Today I'm going to discuss with you in regards to grief and loss and how it's had an effect in regards to the COVID, or how it has affected you with the COVID. It is a heavy topic to speak about, being grief and loss, because it does contain a lot of sad feelings and all that sort of stuff. So please be aware of where it is and how it is that you're feeling. Things about it is that it does contain 5 components to it. It consists of bargaining, anger, denial, depression, and acceptance. So those are the 5 pieces that are involved with grief and loss. We'll start with understanding and knowing that with those, it usually doesn't always run in order from 1 to 5 or that sort of thing. So sometimes it even works in combinations with each other. So be aware that these don't actually kind of just go in order. They don't actually occur always in order. When it comes to that, usually the order that most people put them in is in regards to, first of all, denial, and then anger, then bargaining, then depression, and then acceptance, which is the accepted version of how it goes in order. But it doesn't always do that. It'll sometimes combine with each other, or it may be one of the other 5, that it happens in. So it's not something that happens in order. That is one of the specific pieces that I want to be understood, first of all. Now with these 5 parts in regards to grief and loss, I'll start off with denial. Denial is just simply, as it sounds, person is denying that there's even a problem or that there's even an issue. Oh, I'm fine, I'm okay. Those are some of the things that a person will say when they're actually not fine and they're not okay. The second one is obviously in regards to anger. And when a person is angry, they will act out and they will lash out at other people and take it out, take out situations on, or how they're feeling out on other people. The next one being bargaining, obviously revolves around wishing they could actually change the situation. I wish I could have this person back in my life, as an example. The fourth one being depression. There is a time of depression because of what used to be is no longer there, and they feel a great sense of loss. Finally, it does come to acceptance, and a person will actually start to realize, like, whatever it is that has happened, I can't change it. I just need to accept it for what it is. I'll be okay. I'll be able to move on from this, and they will come out of it a little stronger and a little more wiser, in the end of it. So with the whole entire issues, or all the issues around COVID, we are all going through the similar experience of what is grief and loss. We are all having that sense of what used to be and having to go through what we are currently enduring and working with. Being in isolation, not being able to return to work, not being able to return to school, not being able to be in social settings, not being able to be around your friends or your family members. All of that equals a grief and loss, and the grief and loss that we will experience is based on what is occurring right now because of the COVID. So when it comes to grief and loss, there is the process of going through each of those parts around denial, bargaining, anger, depression, and acceptance. So those are the things that are occurring because of the COVID because of what used to be and what we're having to go through right now. So what we can actually do in regards to that is to, one, definitely find different things to do to fill in the moments of what could have been, what usually would you be doing. Fill in those times with something that is active, something that is proactive as well. And here's the biggest piece and the biggest tool that I can give you in regards to it is what's known as radical acceptance. With radical acceptance, it simply just states whatever it is that you are experiencing at the moment is to just simply accept that's what it is. If it is that you're feeling depressed, accept the fact that you are depressed and be willing to share that with someone. I feel depressed. Let someone know. Don't keep it to yourself. If it is that you're feeling wanting to bargain. Oh, I wish I was back in school. I wish I was hanging out with my friends. I wish I could actually go shopping. I wish I could go to the mall. I wish I could go to a restaurant, whatever it may be. Whatever it is that you're bargaining for to have back, accept the fact that that's what you're doing. Or accept the fact that you're angry. Accept the fact that you feel that you are accepting where you are. So with each of those, have that sense of realization as to what it is that you're experiencing. Know that it's a part of grief and loss, and accept whatever it is that you're going through or experiencing. So there's my helpful tip in regards to grief and loss.